gostou, divulga para quem não gostou. Agora vamos continuar aqui a missão capítulo da Imperatriz Umbrosa, capítulo 1. Que naquela hora tinha uma missão em andamento, que eu perdi umas 6 horas. Que eu não sei como é que aconteceu, mas tudo bem. Aí vamos continuar agora, viu? Se acontecer às vezes aconteceu dar uns cortezinhos, viu? Isso vai direto ao assunto para não estar perdendo tempo. Deixa eu mandar olhar aqui de novo, ó. Essa daqui é a missão lendária. Tem essa missão aqui que eu estou fazendo também ainda, missões lendárias, eventos de encontros, que é muito divertido mesmo. Aí vamos aqui, ó, para essa missão. Aí já, retorne a tela para ver, já tá no grau. É aqui, ó. Já tá, eu já fiz uma partezinha lá, que tá no outro vídeo lá, mas é só você mandar lá, você vai encontrar com a Yai lá no templo, né, da raposa ali. Vai falar com ela, aí ela vai mandar para a Shogun lá que o protótipo dela tá com alguns problemas porque ela reiniciou, né? Deu reiniciada, tirou algumas coisas, ela mexeu e ela explicou que é muito complicado mexer naquele boneco lá, né? Em forma dela, né? Que é um bonecozinho, não deixa de ser um boneco, né? Só que é um boneco bem apelão, né? Aí a Shogun Raiden puxou a gente pra eutimia lá, o plano da eutimia, onde ela fica, né? Pra não sofrer erosão, né? E viver pra sempre, né? É tipo um portal mágico ali, né? Onde o tempo passa menos, né? Bem menos. Aí fica bem duradouro, né? Já foi explicado nas versões anteriores. Aí vamos continuar aqui porque ela está refletindo ainda sobre a imortalidade aqui, né? Que esse daqui é o reino aqui, o continente da eternidade. Aí vamos ver a reflexão dela aqui. E também ela é meio traumatizada já, né? Em batalha lá, perdeu a irmã gêmea dela lá. Que os adeptos daqui são um tipo de demônio, viu? É triste o fim. Aí ela ficou meio traumatizada e se isolou um pouco também. Pra poder não acontecer, acho que é a mesma coisa, né? É os traumas de guerra. Mas vamos ver aqui se ela vai superar isso. Vamos lá. Pronto, já acionei aqui já. Acionei, vamos lá. Eu vou encontrar com ela ali. Deixa eu só divulgar aqui, viu?
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
Pronto, vamos lá. Ela já saiu, ela aceitou o nosso convite, né? De passear um pouco aqui para o povo ver que ela estava bem, né? A Shogun estava bem. Não, dessa vez não deu ruim não.
People still use Mora in commercial. Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it.
Essa é a sua história aqui que fazia
The
tempo que
stores
ela não
have
saía.
changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected. It's the Shogun. What is the almighty Shogun doing? To frighten the people.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
Chamada de Ei também.
So,
Mas ela tem o nome dela verdadeiro lá, que é o nome do demônio.
should we go away for a while?
Ela é a irmã dela.
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
It was more the ordinary
Mas
people
aqui
that
elas
Paimon
são-
was worried about.
São considerados, são donos da nação, né? Se der mole
Never
tem
mind.
retaliação.
This definitely seems like your
Mas elas são
style.
ótimas histórias aqui também.
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep,
Dá com ela
same
aqui.
as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either? Anyway,
Aqui
people
quando eu
seem to
tô
be
com a
behaving
outra,
in a very orderly
com outro
fashion.
elemento, dá pra botar
I
uns
don't see the
negócios no
liveliness
caminho
you
ali,
spoke
né?
of
Aqueles,
anywhere.
aqueles potes lá de pedra lá, do gel lá no caminho, ela desvia do caminho. Eu já tentei já, viu? É bem engraçado ela
What is
desviando.
this stall selling?
Uma hora eu vou tentar
I don't
fazer ela
believe I've
desviar
ever
pro outro
seen this
canto ali.
before.
Arrodear todinho pra poder chegar nesse cara aqui. De uma próxima vez, viu? Ia ser engraçado. Aí qualquer coisa vocês tentam aí pra ver, viu? Qualquer coisa é só reiniciar a missão, se der ruim. E aí vai.
Shogun,
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk? Sound
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience.
Vendedor aqui, né? Criando uma nova combinação de comida aqui.
For example,
Que não
my
dá pra
latest
competir
concoction
com
is this dango milk.
a-
When the dango are worked
as
into a viscous
lojas,
form,
né,
they mix
grandes.
very nicely with the milk.
A forma viscosa, ele se mistura muito bem com
The
leite. Ele
focus is
faz
not
os
just the
dangos lá
taste,
com
but
leite.
also the unique texture.
Ah, dango with milk. I've never heard of it.
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on
Aí pode ver que ela
eggshells.
está dizendo para relaxar.
Do you really think the
A
eternity
teoria da
I pursue
eternidade
is
é
something
puxando
that can be
mais para
shaken
ela,
by
que é pro
dango
reinado
and
dela
milk?
durar para sempre, né? E ela não sofrer erosão. Aí o pessoal acha que todo mundo aí tem que viver para sempre, não tem? Viver da mesma forma. O pessoal tem essa ideia aqui ainda. Mas não é bem assim não, ó. Pelo que ela está falando aqui já dá para entender. Ela pode ficar tranquila.
Why do I feel like
Que a eternidade é um modo de pensar e ela tentar se prevalecer, né? Da erosão, para não dar erosão, né? No caso, morrer, né? Igual alguns arcontes que
it
tem.
came to me by chance.
Que
A friend was
tem alguns
catering
arcontes
once
que já
and made too
faleceram
many
já, tá só os
dango, so they
discípulos
gave
só.
some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. Both dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like porridge? Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad
Ela
you approve.
gostou da bebida que ele fez lá com leite.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you.
Huh? So it's selling slowly?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination, even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly. I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual taste. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door to door delivering them.
Aí ela vai pedir a comissão Yashiro para encomendar algumas centenas de copos que vai entregar os de porta em porta.
No.
Para só
Almighty
experimentar,
Shogun.
né?
That's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame
Olha,
for
tá
them to
querendo
miss
que
out
só
on dango
experimente.
milk.
Leite de dango.
Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too.
Aí,
Miko agrees with me on
mas
this.
os humanos gostam de sobremesa, porque é um tipo de sobremesa aquilo. Aí ela aprecia também, ela dizendo, é comum. Se os humanos gostam, eu também gosto também. É comum apreciar
There's
esse tipo
nothing
de
like
coisa.
dessert
Né?
for improving one's... By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell... She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place.
Sure, let's go and have a look.
Aí lá pra baixo. Eu vou desplugar aqui, viu? Mas aí vocês vão acompanhando aí qualquer coisa. Eu volto aqui, viu?
Race you!
Abilities to the characters.
Almighty Shogun, what brings you to the Eye Publishing House?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm...
Apologies, I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations, or...
She just wants to browse your books.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to... read light...
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Eye Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of strange. I'm not sure we have anything quite to the Almighty Shogun's taste.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, will explain it to her.
Well, okay then. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I've just finished compiling them into a saleable... Don't take them too seriously. It's...
Okay, let's go then. Huh. How can this be? I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations? Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsettias to become stronger. It's so long. Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating sunsettias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device. So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable? Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write stories. So, does this...
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now. How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against. What a strange person. Why would someone want to be a novelist that badly? Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world. You do have a point. And a character so determined to follow their ambition is likely to appeal to A, right? Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood. Yeah, she has so much love to give. She deserves it. The plot is really gripping. But would A really understand this kind of mortal romance? With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around. Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this. Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable. That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
Surely it'd be more interesting for the protagonist to discover their ability to stop time here.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
Hey! Paimon thought we agreed not to bring that one up.
It's okay. I find it quite interesting. I didn't realize that this was how ordinary people viewed the Shogun. She would never use the Muso no Hitotachi as frivolously as she does in the pages of this book. Nor would she ever use it as a means of venting emotions. In reality, the reason for drawing her blade determines the martial form to use, and the degree of power with which to imbue it. Since there is such a great deal of difference between the story and the reality, I don't feel offended at all. On the contrary, I find the author's powers of imagination quite admirable. That said, I hear that Yae Publishing House's novels are all reviewed by Miko herself. Which means that the content of this book must have been approved by her. In fact, no. It may even have been her idea in the first place.
So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light novels, eh? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time upon Inazuma. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of euthymia, there was no Yae Publishing House, and certainly no stories of this kind. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time. I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of euthymia. But the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. But I do not wish for my pursuit of eternity to stop human lives from changing for the... Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me. This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip has been quite an occasion. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope I will remember it for a long time to come.
Ooh, great idea! A's had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it.
Take a photo? Once again, I'm faced with a combination of words that makes absolutely no sense to me.
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you what we mean.
Shogun must have her reasons.
So,
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do is stand over there and strike a pose. Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time, so it makes a great souvenir.
okay. So what exactly is striking a pose? Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front of you, right? The more I think about it, the more embarrassing it seems. How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. This isn't coming naturally to me at all. This doesn't feel very... me. Is this okay? Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record this moment from. It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. This is astonishing. Is it some kind... But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk. I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid, but it actually looks more natural than I imagined. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background. I can't imagine how it's achieved.
That's what makes it so special!
Hang on. I'm still struggling to understand this. I need you to explain it again. So, the one in this photo, are you sure it isn't me? If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me, then... who am I?
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, Traveler. Hey, that's right! Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else's hands.
So then, who does that make you, here and now?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that. My existence... I think I understand. I am me. There is only one of me, but I can exist in many different forms. It's not important what form I exist in. The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not determined by any of her components.
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence too.
So even I, who seeks eternity, am constantly changing my form of existence. Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging? Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged my understanding of things. Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different place from the one I remember. But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today is no longer. Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent God were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were really getting closer to eternity, none of this ever would have happened. Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tight.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've done a really great job as her guides.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
Why is it getting so noisy down there? Oh, that sounded like Ippei. What could be the matter?
Ippei? Is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
Yep, let's find out what's going on. Hey, Ippei!
Ah, it's you. Huh? The almighty Shogun. You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry, he's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what...
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiation. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found somewhere. But for some reason, today, I'm particular...
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan, I presume.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home,
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryou Commission at present.
Forgive us, almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed in its duty. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline. Plus you, you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future. So... Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan with a view of having them take over.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters.
Actually, they decided to hold this one up. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have some...
Takatsukasa. Another familiar...
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss... I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then... Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides, I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. It'd be terrible if anything ever happened to him, to come to harm when I could have done something about it.
What do you think, almighty Shogun?
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even... Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime, too. Let me mark out the location of the base for you. I hope everything...
More companions! Hooray!
The new book from Yai Publishing House is out. Come take a look.
Come, try some creative cooking.
That place isn't even worth it.
Come, try some creative cooking.
Look at how well hidden this place is.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains. I feel something that doesn't belong here. I sense danger.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble.
It's my lucky day!
Steady as stone.
How's this? Finally,
Why are there Ronin here?
Going
Illusion! We must remove all those who stand in our way. No stone.
Boom! See no more!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Finally, Boom!
There is no escape!
The berry! Let's get down to business. Going somewhere?
Time for a light show! Nova, get them! Steady as stone. Windblade!
Shine down!
Finally, No. It's my lucky day.
Out of the frying pan,
There's more!
Torn to oblivion!
To the berry!
There is no escape!
To the berry! Let's get down to business.
prepare to be blown away!
Illusion shattered!
Finally! To the
Nice
berry!
and spicy! The fuse is lit!
Finally! It's my lucky day!
Eat this! Help!
To the berry! Finally! To the berry!
Good bishop down!
There is no
See
escape!
no more! My blade! More! To the berry! Finally! No. It's my lucky day!
Leave it all to me. Out of the frying pan, into the...
There's more! The berry!
Fire hazard! Steady as stone.
Now! You shall perish!
This will do! You
Absurd! Shine down!
Nice and spicy! That really hurt! The fuse is lit!
One strike will suffice.
Windblade!
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
Cut down! Like this.
It's Kujo-Kamaji! But who's he with?
Stay back. I will deal with this.
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryou Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the Almighty Shogun worrying about.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan. Your turn.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood... These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced... You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the Almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves... Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Now,
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryou commissioner. Do I understand this correctly?
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryou Commission to offer our lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryou commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
The first Tenryou commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel.
Do
you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition? Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
Well,
never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new Tenryou commissioner. Does not a single person dare to face me?
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Tenryou Commission. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have
to be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done.
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me, but if nothing else, and right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent. Just as the Shogun said a forefather of mine once showed his will with it. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began. This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless. But I accept. Come forward. The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn, almighty Shogun.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency. However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time being. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the...
Providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment? You will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, Almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So strict.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought. I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. He has shown me how some things remain the same even as the world around them changes. I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets and the photo you took of me, they helped me come to this realization too.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in charge of the Tenryou Commission?
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be erased. Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made mistakes. The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as A, would like to offer my apologies. I have much to contemplate in the days to come, but at least I can now see the way ahead. I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time. As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I myself would change over time. But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is. This has certainly been a memorable series of events.
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryou Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. All the awful rumors will disappear. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
No need. There's no place for such things in my life. Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company. Okay, I'm ready to head back now. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues in the meantime.
Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, things seem to have worked out surprisingly well in the end. The only thing left to do is return the past permit to Yaimiko.
I'll catch up.
Miko, we're back! We had a great trip!
Did you now? Well then, you'll have to tell me all about it. How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself. It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't. So, from what you were saying, it seems that she's finally begun to comprehend what form eternity should take? That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make such great progress when I lent you the pass permit.
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force everything to stay the same way anymore.
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even more powerful than themselves. Take a guess. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see A's less formal side. Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again.
What? But she said she doesn't need company.
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.
May the blossoms of the sacred bloom eternally.
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
Pronto, terminado a missão lendária aqui, né? A imperatriz Umbrosa. Teve aqui a rivalidade dos clãs aí, né? Que são, na verdade eles são do mesmo clã, né? O clã Kujou e o clã Takatsukasa, né? Na verdade para ver quem assumia a comissão ali, né? Mas no final das contas nenhum dos dois, né? Por causa dos pecados que eles cometeram, dos crimes também, né? Que eles cometeram. Então, ambos os clãs, né? Ela fez um julgamento ali e nenhum dos dois, né? Ficou bom, eu gostei bastante. A parte lá que ela andou ali, o povo, viu o povo, como é que tava o povo, experimentou algumas coisas novas. Foi bom. Leu os livros lá, que é bem interessante. Um livro que tem aqui no jogo, é bem interessante. Eu gosto dessas paradas também, é muito bom. Viu? Se vocês gostaram, se inscreve no canal, dá um like, dá uma força ao canal. Obrigado a todos. Até a próxima. E vamos que vamos.
Leave it all to me.